Brazilian striker Gabriel Jesus tonight, who's suspended. So it's two changes from Sunday's 2-2 draw with Liverpool. In come Riyad Mahrez and Ilkay Gundogan, who captains the side tonight. Raheem Sterling comes out of the starting 11 to take a place on the bench. Ruben Dias, of course, returns from a hamstring problem to also take his place amongst the substitutes after missing the last 7 games. So Manchester City will line up, of course, in their 4-3-3 formation. Ederson in goal, across from right to left. Kyle Walker, John Stones, Aymeric Laporte and Joe Cancelo. The midfield three of Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri and Ilkay Gundogan. And up front is Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden playing the false number 9, of course, and Riyad Mahrez. On the bench for Manchester City this evening is Nathan Ake, Raheem Sterling, Jack Grealish, Alessandro Zinchenko, the Ukraine, of course, Zach Steffen, Fernandinho, Samuel Edozie, who's just 19 years old, the forward, he's on the bench as well, James McAtee, Romeo Lavia, Liam Delap, Ruben Dias and Scott Carson. Atletico Madrid, of course, will be in their famous home red and white striped shirts with shorts and socks. Meanwhile, Manchester City will be in their dark blue away kit. All dark blue, of course. Blue shirts, blue shorts and blue socks. And we're just waiting to see which way either side will be kicking. Just getting the notification here. The referee tonight, incidentally, is Daniel Sieber. The 37-year-old was the 4th official when Manchester City beat Real Madrid 2-1 at the Etihad Stadium in 2020. It's actually a 30th time this campaign the German is on officiating duty, which included, of course, that Liverpool 3-2 victory over Atletico back in October. That was here, of course. He'll be assisted by Jan Seedel and Rafael Fontin, and the 4th official is Felix Zweier, while VAR start Manchester City, of course, from well, let's say if it's anything like yesterday's quarter-finals, we could be in for some fun and excitement. And we're off and underway. Let's go get us underway then in this. In the semi-final. Behaviour from some of those Madrid supporters in the first leg. It means the capacity has been reduced by 5,000 this evening. Interesting to see if this has an effect on the game, of course, or on those players that are playing in those red and white shirts, blue shorts and red socks. As for Pep Guardiola, when his side have strung together a 12-game unbeaten run on away turf so far, winning 10 of those, Simeone's side have not won a Champions League match here since October 2020, drawing 4 and losing 3 since then. So as I say, we're underway here as Kyle Walker will miscontrol the ball straight away, and Atletico were just on the attack down the left-hand side there through Renan Lodi, who's back in the side, of course, tonight. Spins away well from his defender just on halfway, and then Kondogbia went down in the centre circle. A few tasty tackles going on in the first few moments of this game. As the ball will go back to Jan Obiek, who will clear the ball over halfway. He's picked up well by Thomas Lemar in the midfield. He just on halfway does really well to get away from 2 players there on that left foot. Lemar clips it over the top, looking for Felix. Will he fall? Finds Cancelo. A bit of a line from Juventus. Here is Kyle Walker for Manchester City. We're going to get City moving. Sure, they'd love an early goal tonight. Atletico. The home form. Diego Sim. What we can, and that's exactly what they're trying to do here, as straight away it looked like Koke was fouled just on halfway. They were on the attack there, Madrid, just trying to force the issue early on there against Manchester City. And it'll be a free kick to Atletico Madrid. We've had just over 3 minutes gone. If you're just tuning in to us, you're listening to live coverage of Atletico Madrid against Manchester City. It's goalless here. At the Metropolitano. Well, side, but it just hit Walker's toe and ends up in. But tries to play Bernard. And now Felix will carry it forward for Atletico. Just an interesting one, and I think we've got an interesting one this evening as well between these two sides. And let's not forget, Liverpool are facing Benfica in the other quarter-final as well. It's goalless at Anfield there at the moment. We'll try and keep you up to date with as Cancelo was just trying to keep the ball. Touchline. It's well inside the Atletico. And it's going on there between the two teams. Not something you see very often. Here's Felix. Atletico can break here. And Felix has spotted Lodi down the left-hand side. He's inside the box, needs support. Gets it from his man Lamar. Lamar clips it in first time. Good header away by Stones. Atletico really are forcing things here in the leg. They need to score tonight. And of course, not that it really does matter, but there's rolls it out for Manchester City. At the club now after joining from Portugal in 2017. And Stones will find Laporte now for Manchester City, just on halfway. Looks out to the left-hand side to Cancelo. Cancelo will find Rodri. Nice touch for him. He's got space, Rodri now, just takes a touch and then Felix will head it back, but all of a sudden Ronaldo has got to rescue that for Atletico Madrid. He clears it long up the line, looking for the flick on of Felix. Is the ball going to bounce for Koke, the Atletico captain? It's not. It's cut out well, and City can break here with Gundogan. He couldn't quite get there in time. but it'll be picked up by Walker. Nice passing here from Manchester City. De Bruyne clips a first-time ball over the top. It misses Gundogan, but it will fall for Cancelo, who plays it back to Gundogan. He's inside the box. Great challenge in the end from Savic to deny the German a shot there on goal. But City have it now, deep inside the Atletico half. Here's Gundogan, about 25 yards from goal. Goes for the first-time strike. It's not a bad effort, but it curls wide of that far right-hand upright. But certainly good play from City there. De Bruyne, they were mixing things up. De Bruyne found Gundogan, who was the left-hand side of the penalty area, swept a right-foot shot. It might have took a nick off Kondogbia, went out for a corner, so that should have been a corner to Manchester. His assistant not flagging either, so that's why Gundogan didn't look happy. So no corner, as play will resume now with the number 23 Ronaldo for Atletico Madrid. Signed in January on a 3.5-year contract. He was part of the Lille side that won the league in France last season. He's a left back by trade, but playing left-sided of the central three for Atletico this evening. Here's Gundogan now, better from Manchester City, onto the left of Bernardo Silva, gets the cross in, and that will be a Manchester City corner. Deflected off Felipe and goes out for a corner. 9 minutes gone here at the Wanda Metropolitano. It's still goalless. Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. City, of course, have an opportunity from this corner to change that. It's going to be Kevin De Bruyne to take it. Left-hand corner flag now. The arm is up with the right foot. It's going to be an in-swinger. It is an in-swinger, and it goes. It almost found Laporte. It found Stones, who headed it just over the crossbar. Well, Laporte was coming in on the blind side there, but Stones got up, managed to guide the header, but can only loop it over the crossbar. But two opportunities for Manchester City there in the last couple of moments. And no surprise, really, as you would expect City to keep on there for Atletico. Renan Lodi, as mentioned, he's back in the side tonight after being on the bench the weekend. The Brazilian left back plays in a more advanced position, sort of a wing back in this five Atletico employ. They'll be thrown to Atletico Madrid inside their own half. It goes back to the number 18 Felipe. Spreads the ball wide, and Koke's lost possession there. Gundogan. It's blocked. Now does and almost fell to Gundogan again there, and then Atletico making a mess of it there at the back. And Jan Obiak, don't know, he thought he got more time than he knew then, as Gundogan went and closed him down, but Atletico will sprint forward here. Here's Lodi. Good challenge in the end from Kyle Walker. Got back defending well for Manchester City there, because Lodi was on a good marauding run down the left, but so are City. It's certainly a really good watch in terms of the pressing from both sides in these opening 11 minutes. If you're just tuning into us, it's Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. Here is De Bruyne, and it looks like that could be the first booking of the game there, is it? Or is the referee just going to give him a talking to? Well, Felipe went in hard there on Phil Foden, just on halfway, went barging into him. Knew exactly what he was doing, did Felipe there. But he did actually win a bit of the ball, but he took a lot of the man as well. So it will be a bit of a stoppage to be. Well, I was the tougher man in that challenge, that's how it looks. And that's what he's certainly saying to the referee. As Phil Foden will now receive treatment from the two physios. And while they wait, of course. And, of course, Foden. You wonder how far this 21-year-old can go, don't you? He turns 22 very shortly. He's such a huge talent, though, isn't he? He seems to get better and better with every game he plays. And 7 goals and 3 assists in 23 league appearances. But he scored twice in the Champions League with his last Champions League goal, the 5-0 win at Sporting. He's still receiving treatment here. Of course, Atletico Madrid, the current La Liga champions, have won just 2 from their last 6 Champions League outings. And as I say, you have to go all the way back to 2020. But they did win away at Manchester United, didn't they? 1-0 against City's neighbours. So they've certainly got something about them, and well, as I've said before, they were beaten just twice on home turf in La Liga. That's all they've suffered. Just 2 defeats in the Champions League to Liverpool and AC Milan as well. So they're certainly not to be messed with. As Phil Foden is still receiving treatment at the moment. Just bandaging his head up by the looks of it, or just putting it round the front of his head. Looks like a nasty gash, but Foden made of strong stuff. I'm sure he'll be fine, although Jack Grealish is warming up at the moment, the former Aston Villa man. So who knows, maybe they just want to check on the concussion side, of course. And they are allowed either side to make a concussion substitute, as well as the substitutes they have available. So that, I'm sure Pep Guardiola will be keeping an eye on that. And Phil for the next few moments, just to check that he's okay. Manchester City half. It'll be John Stones that will back in, and then once again it's headed up in the air by Felipe now, and he looks okay at the moment as Mahrez goes down looking for a free kick, not given. Atletico will carry it forward with Renan Lodi now, plays it down the line looking for Koke. And then Griezmann went in a good challenge by Cancelo to get it away. And City have got a bit of space here with Gundogan, who's marching forward. Gundogan looking for space, finds it in Cancelo. And now Bernardo Silva. As City will just play it neatly. Now Rodri, the Manchester City midfield man. 25-year-old Spaniard, which of course Atletico Madrid know all about him, of course, don't they, having spent the season there back in 2018-19 season. Here is Laporte for Manchester City. Just taking his time really, and spreads it to his central defensive partner John Stones. Now here's Walker. Clips it forward over the back of the Atletico Madrid defence. Atletico Madrid corner flag. And it will be taken by, looks like it's Ronaldo. I'm going to throw this long here. 17 minutes gone here. It's Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. And Atletico Madrid have not really had an effort on. A De Bruyne corner. And here comes City again with Bernardo's one, just looking for the right moment to try and seize on Atletico Madrid, and Mahrez, but the ball came to him on the right-hand side and he's totally miscontrolled it. Lack of concentration there really from the former Leicester man. And he goes out for a throw-in to Atletico Madrid on this left-hand side where we're situated. Ronaldo will take it, throws it towards Walker, wins the header, and now it'll be pumped over the top of the City defence, and Edison has to come out and head the ball out for Atletico throw-in. It's a good ball over the top from Coke.
Alright, so thank you very much for watching Dan Kwaku Yabwa TV. If you're watching live right now, just feel free and drop your comments under the comment section, and when it's the second half of the game, I'll come and read your messages. If you're watching me live, make sure you drop your comments, let me know where you're watching me from, and right after, within the next 5 or 6 minutes, I will come back and read some of your messages. As it stands now, City 0, Atletico Madrid 0, but in the first leg, City won by a long goal. So this is just a throw in as you are watching on your screen right now. So thank you very much for always making us the #1. And make sure you drop your comments under the comment section, and I will come back and read your messages. Thank you very much.
Right moment, nicked it away from Silva, but it's João Felix who almost, well, they were looking for the ball through. Kondogbia there played the ball through, but it was just too far for Felix, and into the arms of Edison it went, and City can resume play once again. Here is Cancelo, skips away from the challenge there, plays it into Foden. City causing problems. Now Mahrez will pick it up. He's looking for support, plays it into Gundogan. Played it short there, maybe a little too short. It's good play by Kondogbia to get it away for Atletico. Now Felix. Going to skip away from Carl Walker. There was João Felix, another example. As well, here's Llorente. Does Atletico have it now, just inside, deep inside the Man City half? Here's Koke. It's good football from Atletico there, but not really going anywhere. Now Koke will try and clip it over the top, looking for Llorente.
Kubonsu is saying that good evening, and Enoch Ahin saying that I'm watching you live from Chanton Market. Enoch, thank you very much for your message. And Ben B. Willie saying that Manchester City 2. You are saying that Manchester City will win by 2-0. Danny Enimi said that what is happening? Where is Dan? Today, one or two reasons. He's not able to join me, so that's why you're picking the audio feed. So please, I hope you guys will bear with us, okay? Yes, Danny, he's not here with me today. So, but just try and then watch, and then drop your comment under the comment section, and I will try to read the messages, okay? So today he's not here today, so that's why I'm picking the audio commentary, okay? So please forgive us for that. One or two things went to me and join here. To the honest, but drop your comments and let me know where you're watching me from, whilst the game is going on, or I will come and then be reading your messages. If you have any shout out to a friend, remember we have thousands of people watching us live right now. If you want to communicate to somebody, want to send a message across and comment under the live video and share your opinion and your prediction about the game, you can feel free and do so, okay? So thank you very much.
The result here, of course, it's the first time they've ever played a competitive fixture at the Wanda Metropolitano against Atletico Madrid. And here is Walker now, and we've got an update at Anfield for you. It's Liverpool 1, Benfica 0. Konate with the goal there for Liverpool, so it's 4-1 to Liverpool on aggregate, so pretty comfortable you would think now. Here is Walker for Manchester City, clipping the ball into the penalty area, looking for Foden, who takes it on the chest. He was trying to get a shot away, and he was looking for I'm not sure whether he was looking for a corner or a tug on the shirt there, but he's certainly having a moan at Daniel Sieber, the German referee. And there was a bit of a tug. Well, did it hit the hand of Llorente? Well, certainly not deliberate for me. That was, well, it's not even going to be checked by VAR, so that tells you that story. Phil Foden being probably just that little bit too optimistic there. I suppose you can't blame him, really. Here is Felix now, takes it on the chest for Atletico, and that's, he was looking for a foul, he's not going to get it. City will have it with Bernardo Silva down the right-hand side. Now De Bruyne, who's hacked down there, not for the first time, Felipe, and that will be a yellow card. Daniel Sieber's seen enough. Felipe, well, he could have been booked for the challenge on Foden. He's been booked for that. No nonsense, and there was certainly no nonsense with that sweeping, just sweep De Bruyne out the way, really, and knew exactly what he was doing, and that will be a free kick for Manchester City. So we've had the first booking of the evening. Felipe, who, as mentioned, the Brazilian, not accustomed, or is accustomed, shall I, to the odd red card. Got a yellow this evening. Here's Laporte, finds Stones. 24 minutes gone here at the Wanda Metropolitano. It's Atletico Madrid nil, Manchester City nil. Here is Stones, plays it over to Laporte, just takes a couple of touches. Rodri has come all the way deep for him, the deep lying defensive midfielder, of course, for Manchester City. He's another one, really, who's been excellent, hasn't he, in that Manchester City side, which have scored 24 goals in the Champions League this season. Conceded just the 10 times in this competition. That's a good header there back by Savage. All the way back to his goalkeeper, Jan Obiak, who throws it out to Thomas Lemar. Atletico just trying to get things going there inside the centre circle, but it's a poor ball in the end by Koke, gave it away very needlessly. Here is Rodri now for Manchester City, just on halfway. Bernardo Silva, Rodri again, out to the left-hand side to Cancelo. Now Foden on that, hugging that left-hand touchline. Is he looking to try and find a way through? But Manchester City have had 166 passes completed so far in this game compared to Atletico's 74. As a clip over the top from Laporte, it finds Silva inside the penalty area, knocks it back to Foden. Foden tries the... Well, it fell nicely for the Belgian, just on outside the D in a central position, and it was after Phil Foden's shot had blocked and he hit it. It just seemed to, first time on the volley, actually it's a really good block in the end it was from Ronaldo, who threw himself in front of the ball. And a corner to Manchester City. Riyad Mahrez will take it from this right hand side, the left footer towards the back post. It's punched away by Obiak, only it's Forrest Foden who tried to half volley it back in but skewed the effort in the end. And now Atletico can break with Griezmann, who's really hardly touched the ball in this game, but he's accelerating there down the right hand side. But Laporte does well and gets it away from Manchester City. But you have to say, in these opening 27 minutes, Manchester City looking fairly comfortable, really, and certainly the side that are making the most attacking threats. But here are Atletico. Here's Thomas Lemar, plays it down the line, and that goes out for a goal kick to Manchester City. But they're the side on the ascendancy. Pep Guardiola, I'm sure, will be delighted with what he's seen so far, as Manchester City, of course, still leading by that 1 goal advantage overall, and looking pretty comfortable so far in this game. But it could all change, of course, couldn't it? Could all change. It's only 0-0. You only have to look at the 2 goals that Chelsea got in quick succession against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu last night to see how quickly things can change. Here is Laporte, gives it away, and then Felix miscontrols it there. Should have done better really to try and get Atletico on the attack now. Now Cancelo will play a ball down the line, looking for Foden. He's gone down. No free kick to Manchester City there. Again he shakes his head. I think he was convinced he should have had one there. Should the England man, but not to be. Here is Cancelo now on the left-hand side, just over the halfway line. Plays it back to Laporte. Is he going to go short, Laporte? He is. Goes short to Rodri, then gets it back. And looks it back to Stones. And plays it over to Kyle Walker now. Just a bit of space for Kyle Walker on this right-hand side, but he's being tracked well by both senior appearances for France in his younger days, but chose to represent Central African Republic. As Kyle Walker is in down the right-hand side, pulls the ball back, it's going to fall for Foden, into Gundogan, oh, it's come off the post, Gundogan again with a diving header, and somehow Atletico get the ball away. And what a chance for Manchester City. It was a lovely bit of play down the right-hand side. The ball was played into Kyle Walker down the right. He got inside the box, pulled a low cross across the goal, found Foden at the back post. He teed up Gundogan. His first time shot come back off the left-hand post. And then it was deflected up in the air. Gundogan diving header. And then it was blocked by Felipe.
And that was a big opportunity for Manchester City to score, but I went to me, and now Bismarck Paper, aka Baby Jet, first half draw. So I don't know, El Patch say first half, it will end in the draw. We are about almost 30 minutes, 0-0 at the moment. So Bismarck Paper is in the Bismarck Paper for Dubai first half draw. Bismarck, that is your prediction. So what do you also think about the game? You can also feel free and drop your comment under the comment section for the live commentary from Atletico Madrid game against Manchester City. As it stands now, Manchester City leading by a goal to 0. That's in aggregate. I mean, aggregate City is having a go ahead of Atletico Madrid. Now, Madrid, they have to score. Atletico Madrid, they have to score to still remain in the game. So, feel free and drop your comments. Let me know where you're watching me from. Maybe I will show me through the mommy who just drop them and your prediction. Any shout out to a friend or anybody, I'll go ahead and read your messages.
As I say, he teed up Gundogan. Just seen the replay again. It came back off the post. That's the closest Manchester City have come in this game this evening. And it was almost the Manchester City captain giving his side the lead. But City have a corner from this right-hand side. It's going to be Riyad Mahrez to take it with that left foot. 31 minutes gone here. Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. Mahrez swerves it in. Stones was up there, but Felipe gets it away with a really strong header for Atletico. Walker will retrieve it on halfway. Play it long over the top, looking for Mahrez. Good header away by Felipe again, who was back defending. And now here's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. So short to Rodri. City have it just on the edge of the Atletico box, but they have to go back. They're forced back. Now Stones carrying it forward a couple of paces. He's got Walker and he's got Bernardo Silva short with him. And Bernardo Silva was trying to play the 1-2 with Rodri. In the end, it goes over to Laporte, who's just inside the Atletico half. Atletico got everybody back really. 9 men behind the ball, just Joe Felix the furthest forward. You can see their mentality certainly doesn't change. They're going to have to come out at some stage, that's for sure, and that of course will leave gaps and opportunities for Manchester City to exploit. Here is Kondogbia, long ball over the top, looking for Lode down the left hand side, and he's took control. He's got it, Lode plays it in first time. Really good defending from Mahrez though, who came back and covered his fullback Carl Walker there and cleared the danger for Manchester City. That's for sure. Politano. But as it is, it's still goalless. And while the score remains that, there's still every opportunity. And Atletico just trying to dig things out really. And you can see once again they get that 9 men behind the ball. Now João Felix has gone. He's not quite going to go behind the ball. He's the man that's staying furthest up. Griezmann is just behind him. And then it's a wall of Atletico players. Here is Stones over to the left-hand side to Cancelo. Plays it down the line to Foden. Foden does well, takes a couple of touches on that left foot, but he's offside. And I think that's the first offside we've had in this game. I've just seen it again. Foden just about, only just. It was Felipe in the end, and Stefan Savic that stepped up to catch Foden offside. Be a free kick to Atletico, but the Madrid supporters, you can see they're getting behind their side, and the flags are out. They're enjoying this because they can feel that, well, Diego Simeone on the touchline as well. He's got his arm out, he's telling these players what to do. He's taken the club to 2 Champions League finals in 2014 and 2016, both times though, of course, Atletico were runners-up. He's yet to win that elusive trophy, as of course a Manchester City under Pep Guardiola. Here is a first-time effort, and in the end it's quite a comfortable save for Ederson in the Manchester City goal. And it was a distant shot really, bit of a hopeful effort from Jeffrey Kondogbia, about 25 yards from goal, but Ederson got down well at his near post and comfortably held on to it. First real opportunity Atletico have had in this game, if you can really call that. As Manchester City, looking at the stats, they've had 5 attempts on goal, but none on target for Manchester City, although of course, as mentioned, that Gundogan effort did come back off the post. Here is Rodri now for Manchester City. We've got 10 minutes to go until the break. It's still goalless here. Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0, but there's been goals at Anfield, and there's another one to tell you about there. Liverpool 1, Benfica 1. Gonzalo Ramos with the equaliser there on 32 minutes. So it's level footing there at Anfield, but of course it is still a healthy Kondogbia flicks it on. Atletico just trying to get hold of the ball, and they really are struggling, it has to be said. It's all about trying a first time ball over the top. That's what they seem to be doing. Here's De Bruyne now for City. Plays into Foden on the edge of the penalty area. Foden goes down, was looking for the free kick again, not for the first time in this game. Yet again, Daniel Sieber unmoved, the German referee. Here is Llorente, clips it over the top of the Manchester City defence, looking for Felix. He couldn't quite get there though, goes over his head, and Carl Walker will retrieve that. For Manchester City. Plays it into De Bruyne now. From João Cancelo. He really is animated, isn't he, Diego Simeone? Just like he was a player, of course. And everyone remembers the name from the famous kick he gave David Beckham, of course, in the '98 World Cup. France. We all remember that, don't we? A fierce character. for the job he has done. An amazing job, really. Here is Laporte for Manchester City. We've got 7 minutes to go until the break. It's Atletico Madrid nil, Manchester City nil. Here is Walk, back to Stones. City once again building from the back. Laporte. Out to the left-hand side to Cancelo. He has to... Here is Laporte, again for Manchester City once again. He goes back to the man we were just talking about, Ederson. Top of the Atletico defence, and Savage will just let that go out for a throw-in to Atletico Madrid. Well, Atletico's last home defeat was back in February. That was a 1-0 defeat to Levante. And prior to their last 2 defeats in the league, which and Champions League, which they've just suffered, they had won 6 in a row. So had won 6 in their last 8 of Atletico. Here is Rodri now, trying to get away from Koke, does really well. De Bruyne has to go back to Stones, and now Laporte. Plays a long ball over the top, looking for Bernardo. Manchester City 3. On that Manchester City 3, Riyad Mahrez has shifted over to the left-hand side, but here's Cancelo, plays it down the line to Foden on that left. Foden does really well, he's still got it inside the penalty area, down the left-hand side. Has to go all the way back, though. He's running all the way back, and in the end, he finds Laporte. Laporte out to Mahrez, back to Foden. As City just calming play, but well, Foden was in a really good position down the left-hand side, but it was good pressure, it has to be said, by Marcus Llorente for Atletico, which forced him all the way back in the end. And it did snuff out a Manchester City attack. Here. Laporte. Cancelo plays it back to the right hand side to Mahrez now. They've switched again of City, and Mahrez gets past Lode inside the box. Mahrez dillying and dallying, goes for the strike, left footed. It comes off the heel of too much, and does knock it off Stones and wins a throw in there, does the young man. So it will be a throw into Atletico Madrid. I'm sure we'll be in a rush to try and get things moving. He was just trying to spin away from John Stones, was João Felix, and here come Atletico again. Here is Lamar. Plays it down the line to Lode. Lode's got it down. Aggregate, it is goalless here at the Wanda Metropolitano. Ederson will just take his time with his feet. João Felix will go after him, but poised with the forward for Manchester City. 3 minutes to go until the break. It's Atletico Madrid nil, Manchester City nil. Here is Foden into the feet of Gundogan, the bandaged Foden, of course. Gundogan gets away from his man. And does well, finds De Bruyne. De Bruyne's got Walker on the right, he's got Mahrez as well just in front of him. Finds Mahrez towards the... Riyad Mahrez for Manchester City. Using his clever bit. And he's looked like he went down there. It's a free. Just with Gundogan maybe. He's about 40 yards from. Goal is Gundogan. Over to Walker. Lloyd's over on the floor, or skids over. For Manchester City as well this season. City have dominated possession as expected. See what Diego Simeone says to his troops at half-time.
All right, so thank you very much for watching. And the first half I just ended is 0-0 between Atletico Madrid and Manchester City. So I will can send it to say City beat me qualify with just a single goal. We share in the first leg at Etihad Sports Stadium. No, in Tiago Kensi na fair di kind of Banawi. Atletico Madrid for Utie commentary. We say City ya opportunity be a nice sank on we go no so man to me are and share. My main kind messages are Modi aba our YouTube page no so na main kind be enfamamo. Obi say Karim KC or say please. I don't know Karim, can you come back? Bismarck Pepper is in the Bismarck Pepper watching you from Dubai. First half draw. Bismarck, your prediction your prediction has come to pass. So let's see for the second half. It'll be say Ghana Football Association Pierre Massa, check the sound. Ghanaian workers aren't serious at all. Oh, what happened to the sound? I don't know, but maybe you may have a problem with the sound. Say watching you in Denver, Colorado. Thank you very much. Through the Bible with Reverend Akwasi Ofori. And so say or share a free USA. And so I don't know. Now doing chira or the audio banner no. Second half an inch a best start. A start here, yeah, the commentary in the bedding. Every man will know an opportunity to also have a feel about the Champions League. I know some of you do have television around, so you are just helping you guys, and they're also watching us. So thank you very much. And you can see the two coaches on your screen, Pep Guardiola and then Diego Simeone. And the capacity of the stadium is 67,942, and possession 61-39, dangerous attack 21%. Atletico Madrid. If you can see that Atletico Madrid are not really pushing, and I share corner 4, on target 1, saves 1. Save for City, save for. So you can see the stats rolling on your screen, which means that in the second half, City have to defend. In fact, they are already leading by a long goal during the first leg of the game. So hoping that this time around. But let me try and open the phone line. If someone wants to say something, you can feel free, and then you call the number that will be displaying on your screen and let us know. But you through call WhatsApp. I mean only WhatsApp, not a normal call. So you call through only WhatsApp, okay? Only WhatsApp. So I'll just display the number on your screen. If you want to share your view about the game, the number is now on your screen. +233 256 401 238. It's for WhatsApp and audio calls only. So you can do that, and then join us so that we can also have a discussion about the game. I think that City airball Muhammadin, what I see, City airball Muhammadin, but I don't know. Say Abia, to me because chance no me no to me mention there. Now it's quite surprising for me because no me to me adding. But now Christian can lead by a long goal, but I went to me adding and continue to score the goal. And because of copyright, into me for match no cry and to screens my own shit. That one the copyright, so we can't do that. So that is we are giving you the live commentary from Spain. Atletico Madrid and Manchester City and ADC. I can send a kind be binti done into me. I'm a kind sign it. And into I bomb audience, at least you give you a live commentary from that place through a channel that you guys can have a feel about whatever is happening. Oh me and I made it by the emo into so sharing now upper comment here. Drop your comment under the comment section now. Drop your comment now. Me read some of the messages for you. Now we'll share the stats na call screen as well, which means Manchester City already possessing the game. And no City will always possess the game. I mean, if you're playing against Manchester City, they will obviously will they be the kind or in terms of possession. You can't compare yourself to Manchester City in terms of ball possession. They always possess the ball. Guardiola, that's their style of play. He always want to possess the ball. So I'm not surprised that City is already leading ball possession by 61% to 39% of Atletico Madrid. And you can see for yourself that off-target attempt, Atletico Madrid, they have only made one attempt. So you can see offside is 1-1, free kick 7-3, and then foul. So these are the things that you're seeing on your screen right now. So the first half, the second half will start shortly, hoping that the teams will bounce back. Who do you think will win this KGN encounter? And let me also provide an update on what is happening in Anfield, because remember Manchester City is playing against Atletico Madrid, and Liverpool is also playing against Benfica. And remember, the first leg, Liverpool went to Portugal to beat Benfica. Hope so. It's like a very easy task for Liverpool to win this evening's game. I don't know, but I'll try and then give you the feedback with what is happening over there. So if you don't know, Manchester City 0-0, and then Liverpool, wow, it's 1-1 in Anfield. It's going to be as the way it happens yesterday at Santiago Bernabeu. Then I don't know if some people imagine that Chelsea Chelsea going there to beat Madrid by 3 goals to 0 in within some short period of time before Chelsea did themselves. Make committee on mistakes. Madrid it's me back game more bad. A bit equalize here. So as you're watching the screen right now, Manchester City 0, Atletico Madrid 0, and Liverpool. Much me question for 3-1, but yet more how many first have 1-1. It means that game need a baby bit me SC. So it's not yet over, but if as it stands now, City qualifies and Liverpool qualifies, because that's why you can see the dot over there, hoping that maybe they can still maintain the form or something different will happen in the second half of the game. So let's see what will happen. But starting it here, you can see from say Manchester City abo game ni na Liverpool so atena ho na omani Benfica ebo 1-1 ho wadas here. Nti sana eden ekoso. Nti mo share na masi bebre na mo subscribe to Dan Kwaku Yeboah TV. And those who also watching us live on King Jesse Radio on Facebook, thank you very much for tuning in to listen to us, and God bless you so much. So the first half I just ended, and as you can see, Manchester City already they are leading in terms of the aggregate. Okay, the City already leading in terms of aggregate. So that is it. It's so 1-1 in Anfield, but 0-0 and match Atletico Madrid for home. Nti enche second half in the very the best so. Nti afei ana wo hwan na make sure say we be drop your comments. Me person read some of your comments in be. Let me go through the comments again before we start this, because second half will start shortly. In some 2 minutes time the second half will start. So let me try and go through some of your messages that you have sent, so that you bit me at so akohe second half on the we are game this year then echo until Manchester City for there with me say we can say they are in a comfortable lead because they don't have anything to lose. Atletico Madrid they have to score because City is already having a goal advantage, because I'm by 8 yard no almost show my car back one or went to me anti it's more than say me go through some of your messages Modia to Hanami read DB and Famam Obise. All right, so let me go through. Godfrey Aprekubo is saying that good evening, Godfrey. Thank you very much. Enoch Ahin, I'm watching you live from Chantan Market. Chantan Market is in Accra here, very close to Alaji and La Paz, that area. And Ben B. Woolley is saying that Manchester City 2. Ben, as for you, you want Manchester City to beat Atletico Madrid by 2 goals to 0. I don't know whether you want that one. I don't know whether you want it to happen in aggregate, or you just want them to go and score them 2 goals to 0 so that in aggregate to be 3-0. What do you think, Ben? Please come again. Danny Enim, what is happening? Where is Dan? As I said, he was not able to join me today because of one or two things, but you had already advertised that you're going to stream, so I had to find a way to get you the live commentary. You know, we have to update our followers, so that is why you can't hear Dan Kwaku Yeboah giving you the exclusive commentary. And Danny Enim, you said, okay, all right, I think that is the explanation that I gave to you. Bismarck Pepper, aka Baby Jet, first half draw. I think Bismarck Pepper, your prediction came to pass. So, no, I didn't come there. What I say. Anyway, the friend has does it. Obviously, Ghana Football Association PR. I don't know. I should check the sound. I don't know why he said I should check the sound. Okay, I think the stadium sound can have, so please don't worry. Bismarck, because Frank, that is your name. Because Frank, that is your name. That is a very beautiful name though. So those watching me, just let me know. Let me know where you're watching me from. Just drop your comment. Drop your comment. Do you think Manchester City, Liverpool all the way? Robert Bonsu. Robert Bonsu. So I didn't show that, but said, Liverpool is already leading. Yeah, it's a 1-1. City scored the first goal in 21st minute through Kanute. Yes, Kanute and a share, yeah. And Ramos take Kanu in the 32nd minute. So that is why I say, okay, so Liverpool all the way. We are waiting for the second half. Frank, thank you very much for message. Robert Bonsu, Liverpool all the way. So very soon the second half will start. Start here. We cross over to Atletico Madrid, that is Spain, for the second half of the game between Manchester City and Atletico Madrid. So that is a few messages that I have under the comment section. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and make sure that you subscribe to Dan Kweku Yeboah TV. If you are watching and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification. The notification doesn't cost a thing. All that you will do is that anytime you post a content, you get the notification on your phone that, hey, Dan Kweku Yeboah has posted something on his YouTube page. Can you just go and check it out? So, and sometimes somebody asks me if did they pay money for subscription. I said no. You just click on the subscribe button, and then you see a ring at your right. And when I know I click it, so no I call all. You see, no I call all, and to call all now. You post a video, you call live. I want your notification. Ping now about phone or so. No opportunity to watch. So if you're watching me live right now and you haven't subscribed to Dan Kweku Yeboah TV, kindly click on it. I got some few subscribers for us to hit 50,000, 50K. We want to change the numbers by the close of today. So if you're watching me and you haven't subscribed, please just go and subscribe to Dan Kweku Yeboah TV. Okay? If you haven't subscribed to Dan Kweku Yeboah TV, just click on the subscribe button and be part of Dan Kweku Yeboah TV. If you're watching live on King's Jersey Radio on Facebook, make sure you also follow the page and share the link for others to also get opportunity to also watch the live commentary from. So please make sure that you subscribe to Dan Kweku Yeboah TV and also watch us live on Facebook for more updates. As you all know that Dan will always serve you an exclusive content, and you have to also respect the decision of everybody. So when you comment, is not anything like discriminatory. You always have to accept individual divergent views from all other people. So please, thank you very much for watching. Enche second half on the best start. The messages in my can say my kind. We sincerely apologize. Anra, your network and it was giving us a little bit of problem. And secondly, you guys were not able to drop your comments. And I say call live, live chat, not a major problem kakra. Into a 2 year resolve issue. So anytime you go live, you get opportunity to also share with us and also drop your comments under the comment section, because realize that a lot of people wanted to comment yesterday, but because of the network issues, it was disabled. The live chat was disabled by somebody who tried to hack our account, but we managed to get it back. So now I've been able to do it, which means that you guys can get opportunity to share your comments like the way you are doing now. So very soon the second half will start. Let me cross you guys to Spain for the second half so that we can start the second half. Okay, yes. So very soon the second half will start. So please just take a stay. So
at this score,
let's cross over,
hoping to an opportunity.
You have already started the second half. Please let's cross over to Atletico Madrid home ground in Spain for the second half of the game.
And has come out. Trump's in some as well. As here come Atletico now, driving forward with Griezmann. He's inside the box, Griezmann, great chance here from the angle. He just couldn't quite get the ball where he wanted, and in the end, he screws the shot wide of the near post. But did it hit a City player on the way through? Well, it was a straight... forward ball over the top of the City defence. They got caught now. Corner. So straight away Atletico on the attack, and they've got a corner here from this right-hand side. Kondogbia takes it with the left foot. It's a good header away in the end from Stones. But here come Atletico again. It's clipped into the penalty area. And now it's Felix, who's trying to... just couldn't quite sort his feet out. And in the end, it was cleared away by Stones. But Atletico straight away on the attack there. And I'm sure Diego Simeone will be a lot more pleased with what he's seen in this opening second half. Here's Lamar now, darting on the edge of the box, going for the strike with the left foot. It's deflected away by Rodri and out for a throw, but that's Atletico supporters are really getting behind their side and roaring their team on. They can see there's been a bit of a change in this second half. Here's Savage now, goes for another ball over the top, looking for Griezmann. But this time of Griezmann, it has to be said really, has already had a sniff in the first half. Managed to show exactly what he's made of there. Getting in behind the Manchester City defence was Cancelo and Laporte that got caught napping, but Laporte did brilliantly to block the shot from Griezmann. The Frenchman, of course, he's now 31 years of age. As here come Atletico again, storming forward, and there's a great sliding tackle from Kyle Walker to get the ball away. And here is Felipe as Atletico will build again. Savage now takes a couple of touches over halfway. Atletico, well, as mentioned, they've got to go for it. They've got to start making advances now. And that's exactly what they've done in these opening minutes of the second half. We could have a real tie on our hands, especially if Atletico could find a way through the Manchester City back line. Here's De Bruyne. Mahrez, it scoops off his foot and it's away. And now it'll be took under control by Lodi for Atletico. Tried to play it through to Felix. It was good defending from on. So they're just keeping possession now and knocking the ball around with calmness. We've had 4 minutes gone in the second half here. If you're just tuning in, it's Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. It's perfectly poised though, this game, especially with the way Atletico have started in this second half. Who knows? I mentioned before that Diego Simeone likes to be patient, likes to keep hold, and well, that's what his side have been. They've been patient this evening. And it could have paid off for them. But Laporte not done a brilliant defensive block to deny Griezmann. Here is Bernardo Silva now, over to the left-hand side to Cancelo. Hovering towards the Atletico Madrid penalty area now, Foden, who seems to have removed his bandage for the second half. He's just got like a striped headband on now. Here is Kondogbia. Who was went down there and luckily to Jan Obiak in the Atletico Madrid goal. And then he finds Savage, who plays the ball down the line. He's giving it away to Gundogan now. Now Foden trying to control it down that left-hand side. Couldn't quite get there in time. As Atletico trying to move the ball from left to right. And here is Thomas Lemar, and now they'll shift it with Felix now. Skip away from one challenge, great challenge from Koke. The ball away and out for a throw-in. Here is Stones. Foden into Gundogan. Side, and Gundogan has won it back for Manchester City. He goes down. He's trying to win City a free kick. I don't think. Well, City have had a rough. Has to be said. Been roughed up by this Atletico side, and there's been some really tasty tackles, and of course Felipe. I received the yellow card in the first half. He's certainly letting a lot go, this German referee. Being given to Manchester City, but not to be, as the ball goes over the top looking for Joe Felix. Out comes Ederson to clear his lines for Manchester City, but he'll be took under control on the left hand side by Renan Lodi, who puts it into Felix, and he almost got there, sliding in by the penalty spot there with the right foot, and he just missed his right boot. Great first time cross from Renan Lodi with the left foot, and it just evaded Joe Felix and out for a goal kick. But well, that's certainly more improvement from Atletico Madrid. They'll be buoyed by that, that's for sure. Here is Laporte, out to Cancelo. Cancelo has to go back to Laporte. He's under pressure there from Koke. Does well, does Rodri. And City. And then City doing pressing. There's an offside against Griezmann now. Oh, for a moment he might have been in, but it was Llorente who won the flick on, and I'm not sure if it was him or Joe Felix, but Thiago Simeone was waving his hands up at the assistant referee, Jan Seedel. But he wasn't getting any of it. As, here is Thomas Lemar now for Atletico Madrid. The 26-year-old French midfielder's got 4 goals and 7 assists, one of those in the Champions League. Joined from Monaco back in 2018. Here is Llorente with a first-time cross, and Joe Felix gets the header, but it's well over the crossbar. It was a really clever ball from Llorente though. First time cross, he was a good 25 yards out of the penalty area on the right hand side, but he swept the cross. Really good ball in, but Joe Felix could only head the ball well over. Didn't really get a good connection, and was probably asking a little bit too much of him really. As here come Atletico again, charging down the left hand side. And that will it be a throw-in to Atletico? It will. And it's going to be taken quickly by Lodi on that left-hand side. And is he offside there? Well, he's not. And there's the chance here for Lodi. He's inside the box, pulls it back to Koke. Great defensive challenge from Rodri to get it away from Manchester City. But once again, Atletico piling the pressure on. There's been a change, a certainly change of momentum in this game. And the swing is going to the team in red and white at the moment. Here is Kondogbia. Switches the play over to the right. It's too long for Llorente, but it falls back to Llorente. On the edge of the box, Felix. First time shot, just wide of the far post. Well, what an effort that was in the end. With the left foot there, it fell to him nicely. It was Joe Felix who set him up, and Koke on the volley left foot. The ball fizzes just wide of that far left hand upright. But what a chance for Atletico Madrid. It was Griezmann actually, not Koke, but what an effort. Oh, just swept wide of that far post. Ederson dives the right way, but just swerves at the last minute. But one team in it in these opening 10 minutes. It's Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. But Diego Simeone's side have just suddenly swung the pendulum around a little. Coming very close there with a volley just wide of the far post. I was just mentioning, wasn't I, these got on Griezmann, so you can maybe see the rough edges. As here is Griezmann again for Atletico. He's under pressure there, and it goes all the way back to Koke. Atletico will build again from the back, and as I say, it's them that are doing all the attacking at the moment. Savage plays it down the line, a high ball, but it's into the arms of Ederson. That's a bit of a waste when he could have gone maybe a bit longer over to the left-hand side to Renan Lodi, who got a bit of space on there, but not to be. As Ederson will just play it short to Stones. Joe Felix is putting Stones under pressure, has to go back to his goalkeeper. Then Griezmann also pressing. Will come storming again with Savage, over to the right-hand side to Llorente, takes it on the chest, trying to skip away from Foden. That's good work from Foden, who's probably going to get fouled again in a moment, because that's all that seems to happen to him at the moment. Here is Koke with a clip over to the left-hand side, took on the chest by Lodi. Lovely play from Lodi there to get away from Bernardo Silva, but Cole Walker will see to that for Manchester City and whack it off Felix, and it'll go out for a throw-in to Manchester City, but it's level with their own penalty area. Just see a lovely little bit of back here work from Renan Lodi to spin away from two City players. Beautifully executed. I'm sure that'll be on the old showboating. Here is Gundogan, who puts the challenge in there, and it'll go all the way back to Savage, who will knock it back to his goalkeeper. Well, Stefan Savage, of course, it didn't quite work out, did it, for him at Manchester City? Only spent a year with the club, moving to Italy. Before moving to Italy, should I say, but he's been a regular here since arriving in 2015. Helping Atletico, of course, to that Liga title last season. Here is Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. Has to go back to Stones. And then Laporte. Atletico Madrid just pushing numbers up now. They've got 5-6 players in the Manchester City half, all in advancement, trying to win the ball back on the press, and they have won it back as well. Here's Lodi with the tackle, and Gundogan goes in, slides in. It's getting a bit messy in the middle of the park now, but Lamar's trying to tidy things up as Atletico now. And here is Felipe now for Atletico, switches play over to the right-hand side, and it goes well over the top of Llorente and out for a throw. But Manchester City's passing accuracy has been 91% so far in this game, compared to Atletico's 80%. But I can only imagine that Atletico's has gone up since the second half, as they've certainly kept the ball a lot better so far. Here's Bernardo Silva now, trying to skip away from two challenges down the left-hand side, and he'll win a throw in there for City, which Bernardo Silva may even go over and take. We've had 61 minutes gone here at the Wanda Metropolitano, and it's Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. Still City lead by that 1-goal advantage from the first leg. Here is Stones now for Manchester City. think Pep Guardiola's just telling his players kind of vein. That's what they're doing at the moment anyway. But once again, Atletico trying to Liam Delap, who's been ripping it up, so I've been hearing in the in this second half. And it looks like Manchester City that Raheem and Bernardo Silva will move back. Silva, I would think, will go on the left-hand side, and Gundogan will move on the right-hand side of the three City midfielders, with Raheem Sterling joining Phil Foden and Riyad Mahrez up front. Here is Rodri on the ball. 65 minutes gone. Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. Back to Foden. Now into Cancelo. As City will... Bernardo Silva now, who, as expected, was complaining for a throw in there on the right hand side, but he's not going to get it. Instead, City will retain possession and retain it pretty comfortably. Here is John Stones for Manchester City. Well, they've kept 3 clean sheets so far in the Champions League, Manchester City. Certainly be looking for a 4th one this evening. And of course, if they do that, they'll be facing Real Madrid in the semi-final of the Champions League, as Kyle Walker has just gone down there. Looked like he was... whether he's injured there. It was a light tackle from Renan Lodi. He's gone down. He's really struggling, Kyle Walker. We'll have to see how he's going to come on. on and see to him, just to make sure he's okay. Referee Daniel Siebert. All away, and just as he cleared the ball, it was he was fouled in the process. Light tackle, no real malice in it, has to be said. Just will receive treatment. He really does look in agony. Does the closing his eyes, and I don't think he's going to continue. I think Manchester City, it looks like they're going to make another change, I would think. He looks in real pain there, does Carl Walker. Well, we've just been talking about the substitutes, haven't we? Manchester City made the first one with Raheem Sterling. They've got Nathan Ake, who could play there, the former Bournemouth man. You've got Ruben Dias, but he's just come back from injury after 7 games out, so you would think it's unlikely Pep Guardiola will risk him. Substitution now. Antoine Griezmann is going off. On comes Yannick Carrasco, who actually missed the first leg as well due to suspension. And also, on comes Rodrigo de Paul for Koke. So 2 changes there from Atletico Madrid. I'm not sure if there's a third one. It looks like Angel Correa's coming on as well for Renan Lodi. So he is changes to be. Big changes there, has to be said. Well, Diego Simeone had to do something, didn't he? So I would imagine Angel Correa will be in the position that Antoine Griezmann is going to be playing. And Captain Koke, quite surprised at that one. But here's João Felix now. We're back under play for the moment. Here's a chance for Llorente. Inside the box, pulls it back. Oh, what a chance that was. And he's put it wide. Rodrigo de Paul, who's just come on, almost made an immediate impact for Atletico Madrid. It all started with João Felix, who skipped away from de Paul, and he shot with the right foot from just outside the box, curls just wide of that near post, but and what an opportunity that was there. Group stages, almost got another one there. And now in this second half, and of course, I did say at half-time they needed to do something, they needed to change things up, and they've certainly done that in this second half. But it still remains goalless, and of course Manchester City still lead by a goal to nil, as the other substitute, Angel Correa, has just knocked a ball over the top of the City defence, but it sails well wide of Ederson's goal. I think he was looking for the cross, got it all wrong, and it sailed well wide. But Atletico Madrid making a treble substitution. Well, they've had to do something, and this is what they are doing now. Just interesting to see, and as expected, Angel Correa has gone into the Griezmann position on the right-hand side. So Atletico not really changing shape, it has to be said. And then you've got Rodrigo de Paul going into the centre of midfield with Carrasco going wide. So not much change. The system for a goal kick to Atletico Madrid. But we've got 18 minutes to go. In this game, Manchester City just 18 minutes away from a semi-final in the Champions League, as Kyle Walker has gone down again. Volleyed it away, but it was just the follow-through that took him. Has come on for Manchester City. The former Bournemouth man, Dutchman, played in the 1-0 first leg victory. That was actually his fifth Champions League appearance, so this is his sixth one tonight. He's made more Champions League appearances in this season than he's ever done in any other season. As here come Atletico down the left-hand side. That's here's Kondogbia, wins it back, plays it down the line. Ake clears it away. And now Carrasco, as Atletico will go again. It's clipped in over to the right-hand side, looking for Llorente, but Ake wins it back well. But that certainly is better from Atletico Madrid, as Rodrigo de Paul plays it into Lamar, plays it down the line, and in the end that's a poor ball really. Got it all wrong, did Lamar, and it goes out for a City throw-in. But there certainly is a real change here. And as I say, Atletico, they can smell something here. They really can. Certainly Simeone's on his toes again, waving his arms around. Doesn't stop waving his arms around, does he, Diego Simeone? Just to give you an update at Anfield, it's Liverpool 3, Benfica 2. So give you an update on that, of course. As here is Laporte now, just carrying the ball forward with that left foot. Out to the left-hand side to Nathan Ake. He plays it down the line to Foden. Foden plays it back to Ake. City will build again into the feet of Laporte. 15 minutes to go here at the Metropolitano. And it's still Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester City 0. Stones will find Laporte. Back into Ake on that left foot. Long ball down the line, long high ball down the line. Llorente just muscling away inside the middle of the park, and Kondogbia went sliding in on Rodri there. The two defensive linchpins were getting stuck in there. And now Atletico will attack down the left-hand side. He's Yannick Carrasco. Cuts in on that right foot, does Carrasco. Tried to get away. In the end, he's been stopped in his tracks, but he finds Lamar on the left-hand side. Clips it in left-footed. It's easy for Laporte to head it away. But Kondogbia, 35 yards from goal. Bit of space there. Instead, he opts for De Paul. De Paul does well. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Here's Ronaldo. First-time cross. Cleared away by Stones. City can't get it away at the moment, though. Lamar, there's a chance for Felix on the edge of the box, and just couldn't go. It's bumbling away inside the box. It's bubbling about. Oh, and let's go looking for a penalty there. They're not going to get it from this German referee, I don't think, though. It was Angel Correa who went down in the box. Nothing doing. Here's Lamar. First time cross. Shot comes in on the volley. It's just wide from Rodrigo de Paul. That's the second time he's had an opportunity there. And he struck it first time on the volley just outside the box on the right-hand side, and it fizzes just wide. Another opportunity for Atletico Madrid. We're just having a look at the penalty decision on the replay. It was Lamar with the cross. And there was Rodrigo de Paul. That was actually the chance that he volleyed wide. dispossessed by Felipe, and Atletico will carry it forward with Lamar. Lovely 1-2 play there. 13 minutes to go, still goalless here. Man City leading by a goal to nil on aggregate, but it really is an interesting contest. Here's João Felix, plays it out to the right hand side to Llorente. Llorente plays it down the line, and there's offside in the end. He went too early, did Angel Correa. Angel Correa, and to the frustration of the Argentinian, he's way offside. He's really far offside. Just didn't check the line at all. Angel Correa, sure he'll be disappointed that he didn't do that. Played 31 minutes in the first leg at the Etihad, did Angel Correa. That's be interesting to see whether, and in fact Manchester City are making another change. Bernardo Silva goes off, and it's Fernandinho, the captain, who comes on. Of course, he is the club captain. The player he's been for this football club, and straight away he's in the thick of the action, but he can't stop Correa in his tracks, and he shoots wide for Atletico Madrid, just inside the penalty area. It fell to him nicely, but he wrapped his right foot around it, but just couldn't quite get it where he wanted, and in the end the ball sailed wide of the near post. Actually hit the back of the side netting as well. But going back to Fernandinho, well, he's now 36 years old. He's actually 37 next month, the Brazilian. He's been a stalwart, hasn't he, for this City team. He's won every domestic honour there is to win since joining in 2013, and it's his 9th season at the club. He has been a man that Manchester City fans will remember forever, it has to be said. As it looks like Atletico are going to throw one more, maybe one last throw of the dice from Diego Simeone. Luis Suarez looks like he's coming on, as is Fernandinho. He's gone down. That'll be a free kick to Manchester City, and a booking, I would think, for Marcos Llorente. He will receive the yellow card, and he does. Daniel Sieber getting his card out. But I believe that's the second time in this game. It is indeed. That's the second booking this evening. So Marcos Llorente goes into the book, and he will actually miss the next match. So if Atletico were to get through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, then there will be no Marcos Llorente. He will be suspended. We've got 10 minutes to go. It's a free kick to Manchester City. It's goalless here. Atletico Madrid nil, Manchester City nil. Of course, the former Liverpool man, as City will take this free kick. I think the free kick might happen first, though. I don't think Diego Simeone wants to make the change just yet. So it's about 30 yards out, and it's a chance for Riyad Mahrez to curl this in. It's on the left-hand side of the penalty area. In it goes, to the good header away in the end by Felipe, who's done that a fair few times tonight whenever he's been asked to do so. Here's Lamar, plays it down the line for Atletico, and Fernandinho will put the ball out for Atletico throw. And I think that'll be the time for Luis Suarez to come on. It looks like it's going to be Thomas Lamar who will go off. And it is. So Thomas Lamar goes off. I would think that's 3 up front now for Atletico. That's how it looks, how it's going to be. Suarez likely to join Angel Correa and João Felix up front, as Atletico just throw the final gauntlet at Manchester City in a hope and pray they can get something. But well, the time is ticking down for Diego Simeone's side. And in control creating, although not testing Jan Obiak, they certainly had the best opportunity when Gundogan hit the post. But the second half, it's been a completely different. Although Edison hasn't really had anything to do in terms of saves, Atletico have had chances putting balls wide and over the bar when maybe they should have done better. Tico. Maybe get that second killer goal on aggregate, which will certainly be the end of Atletico's Champions League journey. And City go again. Here is Roderick, back into Fernandinho, building the play once again. Now a good little run from Sterling.